So, hi guys. So basically, I meditate through the Bible, and this sort of is free because somebody told me to share. I was like, I'm gonna share. Even I think I don't know we're gonna share on TikTok, but this page verse 3 say, Lord, how they have increased would trouble me. Many have rise up against me. Many are they will say of me, there's no help for me in God, Selah. But you, O Lord, have shield for me. My glory is the one who lift up my head. I cry to the Lord with my voice, and help from his only hill, Selah. I lay down, slept. Just I wake up for the Lord sustain me. I will not be afraid. 10,000 people will set themselves against me all around. Arise, O Lord, save me, O my God, for you have struck all my enemies on the cheekbone. You have broken the teeth on the ungodly. Salvation belongs to the Lord. Your blessing is upon your people, Sarah. And basically, I was kind of like thinking, I was like, God is speaking to me about something like I'm gonna say, it's sure when God is with me, I cannot be afraid whatever will happen. And if I'm faithful to God, there will be many enemies against me. But with God, I'm supposed to not to be afraid but be courage because I know the God will serve. So basically, this thing it came in my mind. I was kind of like, God, I was like, if I serve God, even though there's gonna be so many enemies against me, like this chapter here, when I think when there were any enemies against him, but he was faithful to God. I was thinking I should supposed to take example to this person. I don't know if he was. It's David. Yeah, David. I supposed to take example for this person, David. I think to take this example, this person, David, because even though there was so many enemy against him, people would trouble him. It was still faithful to God no matter what. They say, look, of course there'll be enemies, but I'm with God. Else you're not supposed to be afraid. It is even to me, like, okay, there will be challenge, there will be war, there will be battles, there will be even the devil tried to make me go against his problem, everything. But one thing, I should not supposed to be afraid because I know that God will serve. I know that God will serve me, who I serve. And I know she's supposed to, because if I'm with God, if I'm faithful, if I obey God, I know she's not supposed to be afraid. Go, even the enemy will come against me. So yeah, so this is basically something I want to share. I was meditating. I was like, this is something like it reminded me when I was like this. I was very like, oh my gosh, that probably happened, and I was like, why this probably happened to me? But one thing I realized, God is with me. If I choose to be, if I allow God in my life, and even the enemies come, they will come against me. Enemy, the devil, every problem. But one thing, I should not supposed to be afraid. I should not supposed to be afraid, but with God. Even though with this verse, even when I was meditating, why this verse came in my mind, like Joshua chapter 1 verse 9 say, do not be afraid but be courageous. I was like, why does this came in my mind when I was meditating this? I should not supposed to be afraid but be courageous because I know God is with me. So